Hello there you guys, welcome to another one of my live videos, and today I'm just going to be officially updating you on some more current latest transfer rumours and gossip that's currently going on in the press. So potentially we know there's only currently 2 days left in this current January transfer window, as we all currently know. So I think from Chelsea's perspective, they've confirmed the signing of Higuain, who I think is going to be a very, very good player for them. And obviously Pulisic is going to be joining them next season, as we all currently know. But they have been in the market, obviously, for a replacement for Cesc Fabregas, as we all currently know. But obviously, obviously their main priority target to replace Fabregas was Leandro Paredes. It has officially confirmed he has joined PSG. PSG and Zenit have agreed a fee of around £35–36 million. He's going to be signing a 4.5-year deal with Paris Saint-Germain. His Leandro is, but as it come out, the narrative about this a couple of weeks ago, that Chelsea were in text was Zenit St. Petersburg. Chelsea had actually agreed a contract, it said, and it said that agreed a deal in principle. It said a contract had been agreed, and it also said personal terms agreed, but it said a fee never come to an agreement because Zenit were demanding around 36 million. At the time, I think Chelsea had 2 bids turned down in the process as well. So potentially Chelsea never agreed a fee for the player, but PSG have jumped in, agreed a fee for the player, which is around 35–36 million. So potentially, he has joined Paris Saint-Germain as Leandro Paredes, 24 years of age, as I currently said, because at PSG, Adrien Rabiot looks set to be going. Likely to happen in the summer. Obviously, they've got Verratti injured. They've got Neymar injured as well of PSG. So they're still looking for reinforcements at Paris Saint-Germain, as we all know. We know Chelsea potentially looked at Nicola Barella. That potentially looks it out for Chelsea as well. But Sarri desperately wants someone to replace Cesc Fabregas, as we all know. So reports coming out of the media now that have been mentioned. According to the Spanish publication. Reportedly, Chelsea are planning to make a move for Ivan Rakitic this summer. Reportedly, so potentially Chelsea have accepted that in this January window they haven't found the replacement. So Chelsea potentially Chelsea have accepted that they haven't found the replacement for Cesc Fabregas in this January transfer window, but the Spanish publications reporting that Chelsea are preparing to put a bid in for Ivan Rakitic in the summer, and reportedly Sarri and Chelsea are planning to make a move for him in the summer. Ivan Rakitic reportedly, and Chelsea are preparing to negotiate this with Barcelona. But from Ivan Rakitic's perspective, he wants to stay at Barcelona. Reportedly, he's demanded that he wants to extend his contract with Barcelona. His current deal does end in 2021. As I know, he is age what? He is age 30, as we all know. He's Ivan Rakitic, as we all know, he is age 30. But his current deal does end in 2021, does Ivan Rakitic, as we all could know. So reportedly Chelsea are planning to make a summer move for the player, reportedly. 30 years of age, as I said. I think he's keen on staying at Barcelona. He wants to extend his Barcelona deal, as he has confirmed, Ivan Rakitic. But we know as Barcelona have got quite a lot of midfielders, as we all currently know. But obviously Barcelona have confirmed the signing of Frankie de Jong for Ajax for £65 million. But it's a year, I think it's a year in advance or something like that. So reportedly he's set to join Barcelona in July 2019. On the 1st of July 2019, he will be officially a Barcelona player, will Frankie de Jong. So there's talks coming out of the media saying, when Frankie de Jong does arrive officially at Barcelona, that Ivan Rakitic could fall down the pecking order. But I think he's happy to stay at Barcelona. He's a highly experienced midfielder, can play as a central mid, can play as an attacking mid as well. And Chelsea have indicated, to go for the player in the summer. He's at Barcelona. He's been at Barcelona since 2014. He's won quite a lot of trophies, with Barcelona, La Ligas, Champions Leagues, Cop de Reyes, La Liga's Champions League, Super Cup, FIFA Club World Cup and all that. So he's won quite a few honours. He actually began his career, as a youngster with Basel. I think he won the Swiss Cup with Basel. He had 2 years with them. I think he had 3.5 years with Schalke. He had a couple of years with Sevilla as well. He did win the Europa League with Sevilla as well, did Ivan Rakitic. He is Croatian, as we all currently know. But as reports coming out from the Spanish publication, Chelsea are planning to make a move for him this summer. Reportedly, it won't be in this January window. They're planning to make a move for him in the summer. Maybe Barcelona are preparing to offload him, because obviously now as Barcelona may feel he may not be first choice Ivan Rakitic in the Barcelona squad, potentially, when Frankie de Jong officially plays for them next season, as we all currently know. So there's been strong speculation about that going on today in the media. Do you think he'd be a good addition to Chelsea's squad? Because obviously they do need a replacement. Fabregas Fabregas, because as I did say, they need someone as a backup, for Jorginho as well. Chelsea, have done good business in this January window. They've got Kepa last summer as a goalkeeper from Atletico Bilbao. They've got Jorginho for 57 million as well. They've got Higuain in this January window. I think is going to do very, very well for them. But Ivan Rakitic, as I said, he's 30 years of age and he's out of his prime. And, by the time his current deal ends, which is in 2021, he will be around 32, 33 years of age. Well, Ivan Rakitic, so by then he'll be coming to an end of his playing career. But reportedly, Chelsea are planning to make a move for him in the summer. But he is age 13. He's a very, very good player. Tenacious, good on the ball, good in the air. His passing's very, very good. So Chelsea have targeted him reportedly, and Chelsea have showed an interest in him. But from the own player's perspective, he doesn't want to leave Barcelona, reportedly. So that's the big, big breaking news about that, because obviously Chelsea have missed out on Leandro Paredes. Chelsea have targeted Nicola Barella as well, and actually, Manchester United have actually targeted Nicola Barella as well. Cagliari midfielder, under contract till 2022. As we all currently know, but can actually, operate anywhere in the midfield, can be a defensive midfielder, can play as attacking mid, can play as central mid, can play on the right hand side. So he's versatile. Is this Nicola Barella? It did say it would be difficult for him not to join Man United, rated at around £45 million or something like that, this Nicola Barella. But he has been a potential Chelsea transfer target, as we all know. As we all know, he's been a potential Chelsea target, as we all know, as Nicola Barella. So potentially they have missed out on Leandro Paredes. So potentially, they have reportedly targeted Barcelona's Ivan Rakitic, because he could fall down the pecking order, as we all know, with the arrival of Frankie de Jong, in 2019 in July, as we all currently know this year. So that's the latest news to update about that. Obviously, Callum Hudson-Odoi, whether he goes to Bayern Munich or not, I do not know. I think one of the reports did actually say that he's agreed to stay at Chelsea till the summer. His current deal does end in 2020, does Callum Hudson-Odoi. Chelsea have been in the process of trying to get him a new contract. He's refused this new contract term as Callum Hudson-Odoi, but reportedly Chelsea are refusing, to actually, sanction him off. I don't think he's played in the Premier League this season. I don't think he's played in the Premier League this season for Chelsea. Callum Hudson-Odoi, he's been a Chelsea player, since the age of 8, but he's hardly featured this season for Chelsea, and he has found game time very, very difficult, as we all know. Chelsea have tried getting him a new contract, but reportedly he has refused this. I think, Bayern Munich have reportedly offered him the number 10 role to full there, because Bayern Munich are looking to get some young players into their squad, because Arjen Robben's set to leave in the summer, as we all know. They've got quite a few aging up players. Reportedly, Bayern Munich have put about 3 or 4 bids in. Chelsea have turned 3 down. The recent one I think Bayern have put in is around £35-40 million. I think that's what I think Bayern Munich have put in, but they have offered in the number 10. It also said RP Leipzig were interested. It did say they'd put around the £20 million bid in. Plus a buyback clause included in the deal, and this is what I think Chelsea want, a buyback clause included in the deal. But Chelsea won't do any business, and they are refusing, to sanction the current playing offer, Callum Hudson-Odoi. So he actually may make the move to Bayern Munich in the summer, because Callum Hudson-Odoi has confirmed he wants to join Bayern Munich. He's told Chelsea this, but Chelsea don't want to lose him, as I currently said. But Chelsea could see still some of their other players go. David Luiz's contract is up this summer. Chelsea have been in talks of extending his contract. Who else? Gary Cahill as well. He's been linked to a move away. Eden Hazard, as I said, his future's still very, very uncertain with Chelsea, as we all know. He's been a good player since he's been there. He's grown, developed very, very well. He has been there since 2012, as we all currently know. Good player. I think he admitted last summer, after the World Cup, he did want to leave Chelsea. He hasn't ruled himself out of making a move to Real Madrid, because we know that's the team that have been interested in Eden Hazard, as we all know. But obviously, he's back in his favourite position now on the left-hand side, because before Gonzalo Higuain came in, Eden Hazard was playing in a false number 9 position, as we all currently know. But his current deal ends in 2020, does Eden Hazard. Chelsea have been in negotiations getting him a new contract. There's been no sign of him as yet signing a new contract with Chelsea. But as I say, Real Madrid may still make the move for him this summer, as we all currently know. And since he's been at Chelsea, he's scored over 100 goals. I still think he's the third best player in the Premier League, behind Salah and Kevin De Bruyne is Eden Hazard. But his future is still uncertain with Chelsea. But now he's back in his favourite position on the left-hand side, as I currently said. But as I said, Chelsea have got Higuain in. Morata's obviously left now. He's gone to Atletico Madrid on an 18-month loan, as that is confirmed. I think Atletico have paid £9 million for the loan. I think it's 18 months, and then do have the option to make the deal permanent by paying just under £50 million. But Morata now has gone to Atletico Madrid. So, from Atletico Madrid, they hopefully can rejuvenate his form, because he was very, very poor, for Chelsea, because Chelsea paid £60 million for him. Got him in 2017. He signed a 5-year deal, but was very, very poor for Chelsea. But I thought he was good at Madrid when he used to play for Madrid, and he had 2 good years with Juventus as well. But it's his boyhood club, his Atletico Madrid, his Alvaro Morata, as we all currently know. So hopefully from Atletico Madrid's perspective, they can rejuvenate his form, because obviously Atletico Madrid have let Gals and Martins go, and he's gone to Monaco on loan. On loan, as we all could know. But yeah, the news is coming out about Ivan Rakitic. I wanted to update you with a bit of Chelsea transfer news. Reportedly, Chelsea are planning to make a move for him in the summer. Reportedly, planning to make a move for him in the summer. 30 years of age, as I said. His current deal contract still runs until 2021 with Barcelona. But Barcelona may feel as though now they have confirmed the signing of Frankie de Jong from Ajax. I think it was a £65 million deal a year in advance, so he's set to officially join Barcelona in July this year. Is the current player. So this could now mean Ivan Rakitic does fall down the pecking order, and he does struggle to get game time under his belt, as that is confirmed as well. But Chelsea desperately want a replacement for Fabregas, so they'll probably have to wait until the summer now, as I said. Bit of Arsenal's transfer news to update you with as well. I want to update you on that, because obviously Zoom Emery has confirmed. He's come out in the press, and he said, Arsenal could sign 2 players, before the window ends. Obviously, Arsenal have got financial restrictions, so potentially they can only make loan signings in this January transfer window, as it has currently confirmed. So potentially they can only make loan signings in this January window. Obviously, they haven't been getting the right amount of funds to spend on currently players they want. Obviously, they need to get top 4 this season from their perspective to invest more money into the club and to attract players' interest, as we all currently know. But as I did say, Arsenal have got a lot of injury problems. They've got Socrates out, they've got Koscielny out, they've got long-term absences with Hector Bellerin's out for a long time. Who else? Danny Welbeck as well, and Hector Bellerin out, Danny Welbeck, and Rob Holding out through long-term absences, as we all currently know. And obviously, Ozil's future is still uncertain, with Arsenal, as we all know. But potentially, Zoom Emery confirmed he does want 2 players. I think he did say he wants a winger. He wants a versatile midfielder, as he has confirmed as well. But, they've got a owner that's not investing any money into the club, and this is why Arsenal, are not in the position, that they should be in. They've got a good attacking line. They've got Aubameyang and Lacazette, a good partnership together. They complement each other very, very well, and I think they're a very, very good partnership. They've been scoring goals, leading the line, and like I said, this season. But they do need a winger, and they do need a versatile midfielder, and potentially they do need a defender as well, because they look very, very bad in defence. Do Arsenal, as we all could know, but they haven't been getting the right amount of money to spend. It's only Umre's for season, as we all know, so it is a transition season for Arsenal. So they'll be looking to get deal permanent made this summer, as I currently said. But reporting out about Ivan Perisic, as I have been updating you on a regular basis. Reportedly, Arsenal have inquired about getting Ivan Perisic on loan, as we all currently know. Obviously, my club, Manchester United, have been linked to him for the past couple of years. We was on the verge of getting him last summer. Inter Milan were demanding £48 million. We weren't willing to pay £48 million for Ivan Perisic. But reports coming out that Arsenal have inquired about it. It did say, according to the Italian press, that reportedly Arsenal had put a loan fee in, including an option to buy in the summer. It reportedly said Arsenal had put around just over £4 million in for the loan fee, and it did say they did have the option to make the deal permanent in the summer by paying around £36 million or something. Ivan Perisic. But reports are coming out saying that Inter Milan had reportedly turned this down because reportedly Inter Milan want to sanction him off permanently. They are willing to sanction Ivan Perisic off, but they want a permanent deal. Do Inter Milan, but we know Arsenal, can't make any permanent signings. Obviously, Azum Remre is confirmed, but I think Inter Milan do want around 35, 36 million pounds for him. To be quite honest with you, but the Inter Milan director has actually come out saying that no team has made any kind of offer yet for Ivan Perisic, as the Inter Milan director has confirmed. The Inter Milan director said that Perisic does want to leave. He does want to leave, does Perisic, and he has potentially handed in a transfer request as Ivan Perisic. There were reports coming out the other day, reporting in the Sun that Arsenal were willing to make him the second highest paid player in their team, because we know Ozil is the highest paid player at the moment on £350,000 a week, and they have got average players on bigger contracts. As we all know, but as I did currently say, yes, so Ivan Perisic, as I currently said, I think he does want to leave Inter Milan, as he has confirmed. The former Club Brugge, the former Borussia Dortmund and Wolfsburg player as well. And he's been at Inter Milan a number of years now, as we all know, but Inter Milan are willing to sanction him off due to, his form hasn't been that good this season, to be quite honest with you. As Ivan Perisic, I thought he had a good World Cup last summer, with Croatia. He's under contract with Inter Milan till 2022 because he did renew his contract, as we all know. But Arsenal have been in negotiations with Inter Milan about this, but Arsenal have inquired about getting him on loan, pay his loan fee, which is about 4 million. And then I think they have Arsenal have confirmed that they will make the deal permanent this summer by paying around 35, 36 million pounds. But obviously, Inter Milan have confirmed he will no longer be featuring in the squad if he does want to leave Inter Milan, which he has confirmed. Perisic, he does want to leave, as we all know. But according to the director, he's confirmed he wants to leave, but he's confirmed as well that no club has put any offer in for Ivan Perisic, as we all know. But initially said from the Italian press, Arsenal had a loan offer with a buyout option as well, turned down by Inter Milan reportedly. So Arsenal have targeted him because he's 29 years of age, he can play as a winger, can play as an attacking mid, can play as second striker, so he is versatile. He's Perisic, can put balls into the box, good in the air as well. But yeah, we was actually on the brink of getting Ivan Perisic, but we no longer need Ivan Perisic anywhere. So Arsenal have targeted him, as we all know. They've had a few other targets, they've been interesting as well. We know Denis Suarez has been one of Arsenal's main priority targets, as we all know, because they're in that, window looking for, they're obviously looking for the replacement for Aaron Ramsey, because Ramsey's set to join Juventus on a free transfer in the summer, as we all know, when his contract expires. He's going to be in the summer, and he's been a good servant for Arsenal over the years. He's been there a good 10 years, as we all know, but he's set to join Juventus. Going to be the second highest player with Juventus, is Aaron Ramsey, but being a good servant over the years, been there 10 years, grown, developed very, very well. And even when he's still playing now, he's showing, that he's still playing well for the team, giving it the best for the team, even though he knows he's leaving, for Juventus in the summer. So basically, Arsenal do want a replacement for him. So they have targeted Denis Suarez. That could be in jeopardy now, that deal, because reportedly reports coming out the other day saying that talks between Arsenal and Barcelona had reportedly broken down. Denis Suarez is versatile, though. He can play on the left, can play on the right, can play centrally, as we all currently know. But he's 25 years of age. He's keen on reuniting with Remre, as we all know, he's Denis Suarez, because actually, they did work together, when he was obviously on loan at Sevilla, Denis Suarez. But reportedly, his current deal ends in 2020. Barcelona did say they wanted him to sign a contract extension before he did go to Barcelona. Before he did go to Arsenal, but it did confirm talks between Arsenal and Barcelona had broken down because Arsenal were refusing to commit to a future permanent deal. Arsenal agreed to pay the loan fee, I think, of around 2 million, and it would have cost them in the excess to make the deal permanent this summer of paying around 17-18 million pounds, or something like that. There's still, reports going on about it, but I think he's set to remain at Barcelona. He's lacked game time this season. He's hardly played, for Barcelona this season, Denis Suarez. But Arsenal, the narrative about this has been going on for the majority of the window. Arsenal have been in negotiations with Barcelona. Arsenal have approached his representatives, as we all know, and it actually did say he got promised a move to Arsenal this month, but that does look in jeopardy now. So Arsenal have looked at other alternative targets. So we know Christopher Nkunku got mentioned in the press the other day, as I do keep updating you about that on a regular basis. Christopher Nkunku, PSG player, 21 years of age. previously worked with Emery, as we all know, but since Thomas Tuchel has become the PSG boss, he's found game time very, very difficult, as Christopher Nkunku and his lacked game time, as we all know. Reports were coming out the other day that I did update you that reportedly PSG agreed to let him go to Arsenal on loan. Then Arsenal do have the option to make the deal permanent in the summer by paying around 17 million pounds. And he's only 21. He's a France under 21 international this Christopher Nkunku, but I think he did say he was keen on reuniting, with Emery. France Football were reporting that Arsenal were in talks with Paris Saint-Germain over this reportedly. He did say PSG wanted reinforcements, before they, did allow, to let Christopher Nkunku go, but he's only 21 years of age. As I said, very, very young in his prime. As I said, he's been at PSG, the majority of his career as well, but Arsenal have been interested in him as well. Being interested in him as well. But talking about Mesut Ozil, considering that he's on £350,000 a week, considering that he's Arsenal's highest paid player, as we all know, considering that he struggled for game time this season, as I currently said, he's failed to adapt himself under Emery, as we all currently know, because he's had a couple of injuries, as we all know, hasn't really featured this season. I think he's been a very, very good player for Arsenal for over the years. He's been there. This is his sixth season now with Arsenal, as we all know, he's Mesut Ozil's. It's his sixth season. He's done very, very well in his 6-year period, but this season, he struggled for game time under his belt. That's why there's been strong speculation of him that he could leave Arsenal, could Mesut Ozil. But reportedly, reports are coming out saying that Inter Milan were interested in him. It did say Inter Milan will only sign him if Arsenal do meet one key demand, and that's if they do pay half of his current wages if he is to join Inter Milan, Mesut Ozil, because his wages, and I don't think, from Inter Milan's perspective, they can't afford all Mesut Ozil's wages, as that is confirmed. So potentially has been news going on about that as well, that I have been hearing in the media as well. But the team that seems to be only interested in Mesut Ozil is Inter Milan. That's what it seems to me like as well. But yeah, they've got a few potential targets. So they have inquired about Ivan Perisic, as I said, but whether Arsenal get him or not, I do not know. There's only 2 days left of the window. Arsenal do want 2 loan deals, as we all currently know. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But they've targeted Denis Suarez, they've targeted this Christopher Nkunku, targeted Ivan Perisic. So they've targeted quite a few players that do want to bring into the club. They've targeted a few players of Arsenal, so potential deal in negotiations of getting Perisic. The Inter Milan directors confirmed they've received no offers yet. He does want to leave because he's not going to be featuring in the squad, as Inter Milan have confirmed if he wants to leave, which he does want to leave. He's reportedly, been training on his own as well as Ivan Perisic. Got a contract till 2022, as we all currently know, but he's highly experienced. Never played in the Premier League, Ivan Perisic, as I currently said. But yeah, there's been reports coming out about that in the media. But the big breaking news is regarding Ivan Rakitic, as I said, 30 years of age, highly experienced, proven to be a really, really good player during his time with Barcelona. He's been at Barca since 2014. He had 3 years, was it, with Sevilla? He had 3.5 years with Schalke. He had 2 years with Basel, where he actually began his career. Ivan Rakitic can play in mid, can play as a central mid. So from Chelsea's perspective, do you think he'd be a good addition to their squad? But he's aging up. He's 30 years of age. Chelsea would have obviously preferred Leandro Paredes. Ivan Rakitic is better, but he's more experienced, obviously. But Leandro Paredes is 24. Nicola Barella's 21. They're young in the prime. Like Ivan Rakitic is, in his 30s now. He's 30 years of age. So that could be a strong concern, even if Chelsea did get the player on the board. I don't know how much the fee would be, but Chelsea are planning to make a bid for him this summer, as reports are suggesting out. As reports are suggesting now. But also, it did say that Chelsea have also targeted Christian Eriksen, and potentially, his name has been mentioned in the media as well. Christian Eriksen. It did say Club Man United and Chelsea were planning, to put a bid in for him in the summer. He's got 18 months left on his current contract as Christian Eriksen, as we all currently know. Pochettino, from his own perspective, did confirm he'd love him to commit his long-term future with Tottenham. Eriksen, he'd love him, to sign a new deal, but there's been no sign of him as yet signing a new deal. Christian Eriksen. It did actually say Real Madrid were interested in, but Real Madrid had reportedly opted out of the race. So reports are coming out from the media now suggesting out that Manchester United and Chelsea are planning to put a bid in for him in the summer. I think Tottenham have included a massive transfer fee in his current contract, which potentially would cost which is around over 200 odd million pounds. So we know it would cost staggering amounts of money. Well Premier League proven, being in the Premier League since 2013, and Tottenham just paid over 11 million pounds for him for Ajax, as we all currently know, Christian Eriksen. He actually won 3 Eredivisie titles as a youngster, with Ajax, Christian Eriksen. Since he's been in the Premier League, he's made around 191 appearances, is it? Scored 45 goals, and Tottenham still know how much of an important addition he is to their squad, because Tottenham have got 2 of their stars out now. They've got Kane out, they've got Dele Alli out. They've only spent £50 million since 2014, so I think for them to potentially be title contenders, they need to spend some money at Tottenham, and it's unlikely that they're going to do this in this January window. But Eriksen, good player, as I currently said, he's done well for Tottenham a number of years. He's been there, scored goals, as I said, good attacking midfielder, and you think he'd be a good addition, to our squad. But he said Man United and Chelsea are planning to put a bid in for him in the summer, Christian Eriksen. So potentially his name has been mentioned. He's holds record for goals scored in the Premier League by a Danish player. I think he's the first player 3 consecutive Danish football player of the year awards as well. Is Christian Eriksen, but reportedly so his name has been mentioned in the press. So so essentially, as I was saying to you about Callum Hudson-Odoi, reports are coming out about Callum Hudson-Odoi. Suggesting now that he's agreed to stay at Chelsea till the summer. He was hopeful of making the move to Bayern Munich in this January window, Callum Hudson-Odoi, due to lack of game time he's been getting, as we all currently know. He said Bayern Munich are the favourites. It's also said RP Lesbian showed an interest. I think Chelsea want a buyback clause, included in the deal if he is to be sanctioned off this Odoi. Callum Hudson-Odoi does want to make the move. He has confirmed he does want to make the move. He does want to join Bayern Munich, as he has confirmed, because he's asked Chelsea to let him join Bayern Munich. Chelsea refusing to let him go. Chelsea want to sign him a new contract because his current deal ends in 2020, but he's refusing to sign a new deal. But Chelsea are refusing to sanction Callum Hudson-Odoi off from their squad, as we all currently know. But yeah, so essentially I think Chelsea still may need a left back as well. Obviously, if David Luiz leaves in the summer, and if Gary Cahill does leave, they'll want someone. They'll want a central defender as well. Will Chelsea? But recent reports coming out regarding Ivan Rakitic, as I said, highly experienced, as I said, 30 years of age. His current deal still ends in 2020. His current contract, he's still got a current contract till 2021. From his own perspective, Ivan Rakitic, he has basically said he wants to extend his contract, with Barcelona. He's happy at Barcelona, but when Frankie De Jong, does officially, join them in the summer of July this year, he could fall down the pecking order. Could Ivan Rakitic, so he could struggle, to get game time under his belt. So this is why there's been strong speculation that Chelsea have expressed their interest in Ivan Rakitic. And as I said, maybe some other teams may express their interest in him as well. It would be good for him to experience the Premier League. As I currently said, he's a Croatian international, being a full international since 2007, as we all currently know. So yes, that's mainly the news to update you with. As I said, drop your comments, likes below on the channel, guys. If you do consider